So I'm not quite in New Brunswick yet. Apparently my new friends are going to, well, I'm going to camp tonight by this beautiful spot. And, oh, sorry about the sun. And there's talk about getting me a bus ticket to Halifax. So that's more than I could dream. Freaking special. So this is East Coast water here. Beautiful terrain. Very sort of fantasy arena. Conan would love it here. Not far from Rimouski in a national park or a provincial park, some sort of government parky thing. It was interesting. It's really beautiful. It's so beautiful. Everything has been so surreal. I've made some fantastic friends, a nice family, a mom and dad and a little girl. And so of course I'm thinking of Tyler a lot when I see this little 3-year-old girl jumping and running around like a crazy monkey on acid or something. Very entertaining, very funny. And I think of my daughter a lot. So I was struck with a little bit of sadness, and I think that was partially why. I'm also, I don't know, I was looking at the water today and far off, and you couldn't see the other side. And very ocean-like, although it's not quite the ocean yet. It's still a giant, giant river. And yeah. Hey. And yeah. So I was struck with sadness a bit. Maybe because it's the closest I've been to a girl I once was enamored with that lives in Switzerland. And so I'm the closest I've ever been to her. Well, since she left. And the whole tent thing, and people are just, it's so hard. Maybe I'm not the one to do this. It's 'cause whatever, I know that huge universal fundamental truth about fate, and there's no such thing as choice, and there's only one will, and there is no beginning. And that's a hard one to fathom for people just brought up like me, regular Joes, trying to get along, surviving. And so it's hard when you're suggesting things that essentially lead to revolution and an end of all the luxuries we've taken for granted all our lives, and all our parents' lives, and all our grandparents' lives. It's quite an adventure. I'm on the mortality trip, thinking about it. I don't see a lot of options when I get back to Victoria. Beyond, of course, setting up a tent, and it's almost like it's really true that someone has to die for this thing for people to start seeing the huge importance. Alright, love you all. Next video will hopefully be made around